Good morning, Essential Therapy followers. Dr. Cindy Hodgson here, and I just wanted to take you with me on the last little bit of my drive. Don't worry, I'm being safe. It's just like you're sitting here in the car with me, only better because I don't have anybody to look at. I'm just looking straight ahead. But, you know, TGIF, I have to say, and I'm working today and I'm working tomorrow, so it's not about that, but I'm looking forward to spending some time with my family this weekend since I was really killing it the last 8 days or so. 6 days at the equine MFR course. So awesome. So that started last Friday. So from Friday through Wednesday, every day, I was doing MFR on horses and learning some really cool stuff. And then came back to town and just have been hitting it hard, getting back into the studio, working all day today and half day tomorrow. But here's what I wanted to share with you on this Friday morning. I woke up, I knew it was coming on last night, just a lot of tension in my shoulders and really feeling some, like, the edge of the headache kind of thing. And I've been doing the bare minimum. I mean, and apparently I haven't been doing the bare minimum because I started having some pain. The bare minimum of self-care, meaning my set of myofascial self-care, my exercise, my meditation, my grounding, my walking in the morning, that kind of stuff. And with this big schedule, I haven't been able to get it all in. And I wasn't at home every day, so I was at a hotel for a while, so you don't have all your favorite tools and things. And so I started to get some headache pain. And the other interesting thing is I've actually helped a couple people this week with that. So that tension that I was feeling, and when I woke up this morning, I was just like, oh, do you ever do that? Do you ever wake up in the morning, kind of move around a little bit in bed and go, oh my God, like, how am I gonna make it? I'm hurting. This is gonna suck. It's gonna be a horrible day. I can't move. So first of all, when that happens to me, and it does happen to me, like, more than I would like to admit, but I've learned so much from it over the years, and so I don't let it get me down because I know that I can turn it around. So, that's a thing. Don't let it get you down because you can turn it around. I like that. Okay, here's what I did. The first thing I did when I felt my body and I felt my head, I woke up like at 4 and I'm like, oh, I can feel the tension. Well, I have my little balls there, my little orange balls, and I took one and put it under my upper trap so that it could soften and release, like the myofascial release with the small balls. And I did it on one side for a while. I kind of fell back asleep and then woke up and then did it on the other side. And after that, it was a little bit, it felt better in some ways, but then there was a little bit more discomfort in a different way. And so, here's the thing. I didn't let me get it down because I knew that I could turn it around. And I'm like, okay, now where am I feeling it? But here's the thing. I kept going back to my body and I kept feeling what was going on there and where was that connected and what was going to relieve that, because I could feel where it was connected. Well, the first thing was that this head pain was connected to this tightness in my shoulders, so I started to work there. I got myself up after doing some lengthening. Arm and leg lengtheners is one of my videos on YouTube and on our website under self-care videos. It's the very first one. It's super simple, but it is just a classic. And I love it because I will do it in the morning, especially on days like this. I start to lengthen. I'll lengthen one leg and then the other by pulling the toes back. I'll lengthen my arms, or I might just lengthen through the shoulder into the shoulder blade. And I'm feeling where that tightness is. It's giving me information so I can go back and I can work on it with a tool or a position or whatever. So I got up, I was like, I even did some moaning today. And I got myself going, got my exercise clothes on, and I'm thinking, okay, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? Well, you might think I would head straight for stretching, right? Well, guess what? With that type of head pain and that type of tension in my shoulders and upper back, I don't go straight for stretching because it's so tight that I could take forever in a stretch and it's not going to hit it. What I knew I needed was some movement, and some movement with resistance, because for my body, and what happens in a lot of people is when you get muscle spasm like that, that's so strong, those muscle fibers are locked up within the fascial system. So here's the thing. What happened first? Did the fascia become tight and it stuck those contractile fibers together, which created some spasm, or did the muscle spasm happen and stay there and then that created tightness in the fascia? who knows, right? It's a chicken and the egg thing. It doesn't really matter. The point is we need to get those fibers contracting and relaxing. So I kind of think of it like this. That muscle spasm is all tied up. So we need to kind of make it tighten a little bit more. I'm going to ask my muscles to do a little bit more by giving myself an upper body workout. So for me, I do the Beachbody thing. I love it. It's online streaming of exercise. So I pulled up my 21-day Fix Extreme, pulled up a workout called Dirty 30. It's a total body workout using weights. And even though I could feel all this, and I could have very easily been like, oh my God, this day's gonna be horrible, I'm hurting, and I don't know how I'm gonna get through this, and so on. But I know what to do, right? So I didn't let it get me down. So I'm like, okay, I'm hurting, but I'm gonna get up and do it anyway. I took my Energize, which is this wonderful supplement that helps to get you going. It's got a little bit of green tea extract, got some quercetin and some other cool stuff in it, and it helped perk me up a little bit. I got my weights out, I started the workout. Within 5 minutes, this is after the warm up, 5 to 10 minutes, before even halfway through this 30 minutes, I could feel this easing, right? That contract, relax, that contract, relax. It starts to change the tissue. So here's what I do in my workout. I will also, on the extension phase, so like when you're doing, like let's say you're gonna reach out with a weight and you're reaching and then bringing it back. So each direction, I make it a little bit exaggerated. So I'm stretching and lengthening because I feel that as a stretch through my body, right? So I'm reaching, stretching, and then I continue with the exercise. So I did this through the whole workout. When I was done with that, I felt so much better. I actually didn't really feel any head pain. Then I was able to do some more stretching. I didn't have a whole lot of time this morning, but that's okay. I knew exactly where to go because I could feel it in my body. And then I went out and did my walk in my nature, which I love. It wasn't as much as I would like, but I did my walking meditation. Feel 100% different than when I woke up this morning. So the message I just wanted to give you today is if you wake up and you have this stiffness going on and you've got some pain, don't fret, because what I want to teach you is how to work with that, how to be in your body and feel what's going on so that you can turn it around. And this is about self-myofascial release. It's about body awareness. It's about using movement to change how you feel and turn it around. But guess what? It starts here. It starts in the mindset, because I could have very easily gotten up, and I used to do this years ago. I know what this is all about, and felt like, oh, I'm never gonna make it through today. Oh, what was I thinking working 3 days in a row after a 6-day course? Oh, da, 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 da. But I know that does not serve me, and it doesn't serve the people that I'm gonna see today, and I was able to turn it around. And it's not magic, it's just that sometimes you just need somebody to teach you how to do that. So just remember, if you wake up stiff or you're feeling a headache pain, you could maybe learn some skills if you don't know them already, and that's what I'm here for, is to teach you how to get out of that feeling and to have a much better day. So I would love to hear from you. Reach out and comment below if you are someone who would like to hear more about how to turn that type of a morning around. Let me know. Have a great day, and yes, TGIF.